Hugo Kuipers had 2 goals in the wild card victory against Orlando of Ty Baribo and Bruno Damiani as the Union look to end this series. Here we go, set for a good one. Philadelphia Union trying to make it quick business, and a 2-game sweep. We're underway.
Well, straight away, Philadelphia Union, you can see it was a practice kickoff just to try and get pressure straight on.
Center back pairing for Chicago today. Here's Kouame, he and Davila form that strong partnership. Nearly given away, indeed it is, and a steal for Ty Baribo, who buries it. Oh, the takeaway by Ty Baribo, and the Union make the Chicago Fire pay for the mistake in the back. It's 1-0.
But as the ball goes back to the goalkeeper goal, he just gets it all wrong. You talk about the footing, just goes back to him here, and it's just that first touch. He doesn't get it out of his feet. From a goalkeeper's side of things, why are you taking it with your right foot? Let it roll across your body. But give great credit to Baribo, because he sees what's coming. It's that first touch with his right foot, and then Baribo still has to find the back of the net, still has a lot to do. But he gets the job done, and what a start for Philadelphia Union. And then Jack Elliott goes straight over to goal, the captain, and just says, calm down, it's early on in the game. But you
Wagner into the corner. That's Waterman who gets over to break that up for Chicago.
Once again, here you see Philadelphia Union, what they'll more than likely do with the ball, put it into the box. Glesnes goes up. And this is where you look at the goalkeeper for Chicago goal. He's not the tallest, so you can guarantee Philadelphia Union, every time they get into a crossing position or throwing position, can they get the ball into the box and create an issue?
Gall's listed at 6'2". We'll see Wagner. Swing and a miss by Zinkernagel. Wagner's service. This ball headed in and finished, and the lead is doubled. And it's that man again, a first-half brace, Ty Baribo, to make it a 2-0 game.
The right ball, and he does exactly this. Chicago, they don't clear their lines from the throw-in. And Wagner has one touch to sort himself out, and Baribo just gets on the wrong side of Elliott. And it's a wonderful header. It's such a difficult one for the goalkeeper. He really can't come out there, and he backs up, and he gets nowhere near the ball. But Baribo, a player that had been goal shy recently, well, he's got 2 in the early stages of this game, and what a stop.
Swings this out, and it's a penalty! There was a foul away from the ball. Chicago will go to the spot with a chance to cut the deficit in half.
Elliott from behind. The referee has no hesitations whatsoever to point to the spot.
And scored on Andre Blake. Here we are, big moment in Bridgeview. Fire looking to light their way back into the game. Gutierrez saved by Blake. Not the best taken penalty. Andre Blake comes up huge for his side again.
Philadelphia Union in all the years he's been at this club, but what I would say from Gutierrez's perspective, it's not a great penalty. It really isn't. Blake gets down well, makes a good save.
Played back for Gall. Gall under pressure. This ball popped in. Make it 3. Another mistake out of the back by the Chicago Fire keeper and the Union. In 98. Here's the mistake again.
And first of all, it's not the best of passes back from Elliott, but Gall has so much time, and he takes too much time. And it's brilliant initially from Aloski.
Able to link with Gutierrez. Gutierrez on the move. Might have gone off the back heel of Kuipers. This ball takes a deflection. It's in. And does the worm turn? Gutierrez with the disturbance. And just like that, a 3-1 game.
You know what? I think the referee has given handball. I think he's given handball against Gutierrez. Goes to clear the ball, and this will be really interesting. The referee, straight away, he says, no goal. You just see Gutierrez initially, he goes through, but then he just keeps going. He goes to put the pressure on Blake, and then it goes to Gutierrez. That's a really interesting one. I'm not too sure. Maybe this replay will give us a better view. Oh, it does, yeah. It hits his arm. It does.
Played ahead. Waterman policing there. A shot from long range just goes wide, and looking to make it 4 on the night for Philadelphia, Milan Aloski.
It's a good effort as well from Aloski, because he's keeping his eye on the defender whilst also then trying to keep his eye on the ball. But once again, Philadelphia Union pressing just making it really, really uncomfortable for Chicago in their own half.
Now Waterman going long in the direction of Kuipers. Union in transition. Iloski, whose stamp is all over this series. Pass intercepted by Gutman. Fire now, look to work quickly. Gutman going long. Had more time to make a more sage decision there.
He did, but the problem is when they do get the ball, because they're having to defend so much, they're defending deeper and deeper and deeper. So it means that Kuipers is just finding himself on an island on his own. So even if the ball is great up to him, he's got so little support. You know, how many times have we said the names Zinkernagel and Bamba this evening? Not many, and if more often than not when we have, it's about the defensive side and then being dragged back.
Elliott skies this high. Nursed back by Pineda to the foot of Waterman. Third. Interesting to see how Bradley Carnell will tackle the gap in the schedule, maybe a friendly or two to keep his team sharp as this is played long. Blake will settle. Andre Blake seems to be on the verge of a fourth career playoff shutout tonight. Final moments in Bridgeview. Frankie Westfield for the Philadelphia Union. Back for the goalkeeper, Gall. Gutman. Maybe time for one last fire chance to get on the board. Long in the direction of Barlow. Shot from long range, and there's Blake up to the final test of the evening. Big save by Andre Blake to keep it clean as it goes out for a corner.
Yeah, and that was a great strike. He gets up there and he gambles. It's a great strike, but an even better save because Blake is going back towards his...
Jeremy Raffanello is on as the final sub of the evening for Philadelphia. To help defend this final set piece, Zinkernagel into the mixer. Blake is there. Yeah. He's giving it to the Chicago crowd now in the supporters section. They're going to give some back. The final whistle has blown. Philadelphia Union going to the conference semifinal. They were in charge of the thing all night long. They win it 3-0.